What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of C3 Comics. As always, I am your host, C3, and before we get started, I just want to make sure I take the time to thank all my subscribers. It truly is great and exciting being part of this comic book community. I thank each and every one of you guys for leaving a comment and just talking comics with me, giving me a couple of tips on speculation, offering some heads up on books that may be coming out in the future, making sure that I'm not missing out on anything. Yo, there's nothing better than that, man. I really appreciate you guys. So you guys are truly the best, and I really appreciate you, man. Don't think for a second that I take any of you guys for granted. And not for nothing, I just want to make sure that you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, because what I have for you today is the hottest books for the month of January 2021, right? So it's not like a top 10, and it's not even the actual, so it won't be the number per se, so it won't be book issue. It'll just be the hottest book. It'll be the hot books, the best reads, what I've been reading in my own opinion, the books that I've liked for the month of January 2021. All right. So like I said, without any further ado, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, buckle in, sit back, and enjoy the ride. I'm going to start with Boom Studios, and I'm going to start showing you guys these books because I want to get in and get out so I can get back to my homework. All right? I appreciate you guys. Here we go. So the first book we have, even though it wrapped up this month, it still was an excellent read, and you guys want to definitely make sure that you are checking out The Red Mother from Jeremy Hahn. Definitely one of the hottest books of January 2021. So definitely pick this book up. Excellent read. Sticking with Boom Studios, we're going to keep it moving. This one is coming from James Tynion IV, and this is Something is Killing the Children. Definitely recommend that you guys get this one. Something's Killing the Children, fire. And it's not over yet. So definitely grab this book. Hot book. Sticking with Boom Studios, we have Abbott, 1973. And this book was written by Saladin Ahmed. Beautiful book. Beautiful reads. Off to a pretty good start. I'm hearing it's been optioned, but this book was hot before it got optioned. And they have a beautiful variant cover out there too that I'll show you as well. This one is done by Jenny Frison. So if you see it out there in the wild, grab it. Beautiful artwork to have in the collection. Can't go wrong with Frison. Sticking with Boom Studios, we have Seven Secrets. Yeah, Seven Secrets, written by Tom Taylor. Make sure you guys are grabbing this, Seven Secrets, even though this is another one. It wrapped up this month, but it was still an excellent read, and it was still one of the best reads that I've encountered in 2021 for January, for the month of January. All right, so now we're going to jump into our Marvel, and I'll show you what Marvel's been up to this month. All right, so in Marvel, and again, I got to shout out my boy Rod DeRican from Just DeRican and his comics, right? Because he put me up on this, and this is Daredevil, written by Chip Zdarsky. This has been a phenomenal read. For those of you, I was not really a fan of Chip Zdarsky until I started reading Daredevil. And this guy, he writes well also. He kind of puts me in the frame of mind of a Jonathan Hickman type of writing, because, you know, he's got that slow burn. He does a lot of character building, a lot of story building, you know. So I like Chip Zdarsky. Right. Next up, we have The Immortal Hulk, and this is written by Al Ewing. This book has just been phenomenal. It hasn't let up yet. Another great read for January 2021. Just a phenomenal read. There's a lot of beautiful artwork out there on the covers by Alex Ross and a bunch of other artists as well. So if you see any of them out there, be sure to pick them up. All right? And sticking with Marvel, we're going to keep it moving because we got quite a few of these to get through. That's why I'm keeping it kind of a steady pace. We have Venom. And Venom is written by Donny Cates. And Donny Cates has his hand in everything. Venom has been an excellent read coming off into the new year. For the month of January, it's still a great story, and I don't see where it's going to let up yet. I know Cates is saying that he'll be stepping away at the 200th issue, but until then, I'm going to stay all over it. Sticking with Marvel again, we have King in Black, and this book is also written by Donny Cates himself. The man with the plan. You could tell Donny was like, yeah, just give me all the titles. I'll write everything. I'll tie everything together and we'll all make money. Yeah, but Donny Cates is a master. He's a mastermind. He does very well. Sticking with Marvel, this next book we have coming up is Thor. And this book, too, is written by Sir Donny Cates. Listen, you got to give it to him, man. You got to give it to him. You know, anybody that can write this many titles and still keep people engaged and interested in what they're writing in all different books, yeah, that speaks volumes. That definitely speaks volumes. All right. Next from Marvel, we have Strange Academy, and this is written by my dear friend Skottie Young. And I don't know him personally. I just call him a friend because I'm becoming very familiar with his writing. And I think he has a very good writing style. And not only that, I love his artwork. I love his baby characters. But I also like how he can go from being a writer to an artist. And you know, to me, that just shows phenomenal skill. So I make sure that I'm paying attention to what Skottie Young is up to in the industry. This book is going to be hot for a long time, people. So pay attention to Skottie Young and Strange Academy. Next from Marvel, we have Star Wars, The High Republic. And this is written by Cavan Scott. Cavan Scott, you're off to a good start, my guy. Really, really digging Star Wars, The High Republic. Very interested in what issue 2 is going to look like. For the month of January, this has definitely been one of the hottest books. This book came out the gate $15 or better. So, yeah, if you didn't get one, you might have missed out. But they got second printings coming. So make sure you clear your second print. All right. So we're going to jump over to DC now as we keep the game going. And we're going to start with DCeased, Dead Planet. I've been loving this book right here. Very emotional roller coaster. Tugging at the heartstrings and everything, man. Like, I might even shed a tear or two while I was reading this thing. This is written by Tom Taylor. Excellent writer. Excellent writer. Really enjoyed this. This was the final issue. Again, even though it wrapped up, it was definitely one of the hottest books in January 2021. In my opinion, anyway. This was a book that I was definitely always looking forward to reading. Next up, we had a few of these coming out this month. Everybody was specking on them, but we were given a big heads up on these. So there are tons of them out there, and I'm pretty sure you can find them floating around. But I was excited about it. Leave a comment down below. Were you excited about this book when it came out, or were you just like, whatever? But here we are. Future State, The Next Batman. This is issue number 1. And this book is written by John Ridley. Sorry. By John Ridley. Definitely interested to see where they're going with this. We've got a few issues out right now. It's okay. Story's moving right along. Strong writing, strong artist. I'm interested to just see how this future state takes the comic book community. I just want to see how the comic book community is going to react to this. You know, because we've had tons and tons of future this, multiverse that. I'm interested to see where we're going to go with this one. But John Ridley on the writing. Definitely better. It was a hot book. Definitely one of the most anticipated. You know, you had to put your pre-orders in and make sure you secured your book. Future State, The Next Batman. Sticking with DC was one that I myself was definitely looking for because I've been reading the original one all year long, and I was digging it, you know. But we got Future State, Teen Titans, right? And this is issue number 1. And this book has just been phenomenal. It's written by Tim Sheridan. And I loved how this one started out. This one was just, man, it grabbed me right from the gate. Titans are a little older. They're a little more mature. Seems like they figured out how to work together. Something that it's always been difficult for them to do. And a very nice surprise was in this book for us, you know. So yes, definitely if you can find it out there, pick it up. I notice when I do see them out there, I can see when they're on the shelves, the prices have gone up on them a little bit. But I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a book that you need in your collection, as long as they're not, you know, price gouging or anything, definitely grab one. Give it a read. Definitely, it's a good read. All right. Teen Titan, Future State. All right, next one coming in is Future State, Wonder Woman. Future State, Wonder Woman. This is written by Joelle Jones. Joelle Jones. Another exciting book that came out this month. We've had tons of great books that come out this month. My collection is all over the place too. So there's a reason why I'm just grabbing the title. I said I can't even find all the issues that came out this month. So I just grabbed the titles. You know what I mean? Like I gotta do some cleaning up. I gotta do some straightening up around here. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. At least I admitted it. Yeah, my comic room is a little messy right now. I just been buying comics and just been setting them in and everywhere. Yep. But the Future State, Wonder Woman. And not for nothing, you know today is Saturday. So I woke up this morning, I was watching Saturday morning cartoons, just laying in the bed, chilling for a little while. And then I messed around and what did I do? I think I turned to HBO and HBO Max and I watched the original Wonder Woman. Yes, I did. I watched the original Wonder Woman. Still get a kick how when she turns around and she changes to Wonder Woman, like, yo, that's how she used to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. Excuse me. Pardon me. I forgot I was recording. All right. So listen. Now, that was all DC right there. So we're done with DC, and we're going to move on to Aftershock, all right? And the first book I want to show you guys from Aftershock is Scout's Honor. And this is written by David Pepose. David Pepose. Scout's Honor. This book is off to a really good start, too. This book was hot. In my eyes, this book was hot. You might not have thought it was hot. You might not have thought this book was worth anything at all. But I really enjoyed reading this book. So for me, this was an excellent book that I had grabbed in the month of January, and I'm keeping my eye on this book because I want to make sure that I'm staying up to par on this book. So waiting on issue number 2. It had a turning point at the end of this book, so I'm looking forward to see where they're going with it in issue number 2. But yep, Scout's Honor by David Pepose. Excuse me if I butcher your name. I do apologize. I'm not doing it intentionally. All right. Next up, I got to make sure I shout my guy out over there at Pop Culture Philosopher, Robbie, because he put me up on this book right here. And this book is Lonely Receiver by Zach Thompson. Lonely Receiver. This book is crazy. It's weird. It's awkward. It's strange, but it's relevant. And I liked it. It was an excellent read. Another great read. The month of January. It has to be on the list. It was one of the hottest books. I was looking forward to reading it. Robbie mentioned it. I happened to go out and grab it. I grabbed it. I was like, wow, like he was right. It's just weird, man. It's just weird, but it's relevant. It makes sense. You know what I mean? And it shows you a little something about yourself too. So it's definitely a good book. All right, Lonely Receiver, guys. Zach Thompson. Another one coming from Aftershock is We Live. We Live, and this is coming from Eva Dela Cruz. Eva Dela Cruz is on this one. We Live. This was a good one too. I can see this one hitting movies. This is already for a movie. This is either for a television series or it's ready for a movie theater. Like this is ready already. This is a great script. So definitely, if you see this out there in the wild, grab it. We Live. Eva Dela Cruz. Next up from Aftershock. And again, listen, you got to give credit where credit is due. You got your boy Zach Thompson on this one. I Breathe the Body. Another hot book that came out this month. I Breathe the Body. So if you see it out there, make sure you pick it up. Zach Thompson is a great writer. He really knows about character building. He knows how to move the tempo of the story. He slows it down when he needs. He knows how to pick up the pace when he needs it. He definitely knows how to walk you right to the edge of the cliff and leave you standing there, waiting with your mouth wide open like, that's it? You stopped it right there? Listen, I Breathe the Body. I can't wait to read the next issue to this. Excellent read. Zach Thompson, I Breathe the Body. All right? Remember what I told you before. Don't hate, because we finna go into Image right now. Don't hate. So, and I'm gonna say his name again. You might not like it, but I gotta say his name again. And we got Crossover, written by none other than Donnie the King Cates, because he's killing it. He's in everything. Donnie's in everything. Donnie's like water. He's in everything. Crossover. Another great book. Hot book for this month. Definitely check it out. Crossover. Can't go wrong. Next up from Image, a book that I've really been enjoying. I always look forward to reading this book. This book just opens me up and it just makes me get rid of any bit of anger or if depression or whatever I feel and I don't feel good. This book gets rid of all of it and I feel great after reading this book. This book really, it opens me up, breaks me down, builds me back up, and it puts me on the straight and narrow. And I'm talking about the book called Scumbag, man. The book called Scumbag. And you can't go wrong with this. This book is written by Rick Remender. Scumbag, man. Funny, man. Funny. Absolutely, positively, gut-busting funny. I love this book. So one of the positive books that I've been reading this month, man, and I'm always excited about reading this book. So I can't wait for the next issue to come out. Scumbag. One of the hottest books of January 2021. All right, we're going to keep it moving, everybody. We're going to keep it moving, right? I'm going to show you guys, right? Another one coming from our friend, W. Maxwell Prince. And you know Ice Cream Man has been hot since they dropped it. Ice Cream Man has been hot since they dropped it, so you can't even hate on it. W. Maxwell Prince, excellent writer, doing this thing. And make sure you pick up Ice Cream Man because it is one of the hottest titles out there right now. This next book coming up from Image is also written by none other than W. Maxwell Prince, and it is Ha Ha. Ha Ha. Ha Ha. Ha Ha. Yeah, Ha Ha. Excellent read. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. You should pick one up. You will too. And last but not least, sleeper pick. It almost got away from me, but I heard a few people talking about it, and I want to say, who did I hear talking about it? Again, Robbie, pop culture philosopher, sleeper pick. There was one left on the shelf. I had to go back and get it. I went back and got it. I was glad it was there. I'm glad it was there, and it's an excellent book. Source Point Press. All right, you see it? The Eighth Immortal, written by Jacob Murray. The Eighth Immortal, sleeper pick. We almost didn't get this one, people. We almost didn't get this one. So if you see it out there, make sure you grab it. The Eighth Immortal. Excellent read. Story is good. It's off to a good start. Looking forward to seeing where they're going with this. All right? You got it? The Eighth Immortal. Make sure you get it. Make sure you grab it. Make sure you get yourself one. The Eighth Immortal. I actually went out looking for another copy today. I couldn't find it. So if you see one out there, grab it because they're drying up quick. I went to 3 shops today. I couldn't find it. The Eighth Immortal. This might be a hot one. It's a good read, so it might be hot. So this right here, this has a little, what's the word I'm looking for? This has a little buzz. This has a little buzz. If it catches some heat, it might catch on fire. Once it catches on fire, it's gone. So make sure you get it. All right? Get it while you can. So there you have it, folks. Those are the hottest books that I have on my list and in my collection for January 2021. Those are the books that I've been reading. Those are the issues and those are the stories that I will be continuing to read. I'll be looking for new stuff, new things that are coming out. Look, getting tongue-tied. I'm looking for new titles, new storylines that'll be coming out. But those are the issues and those are the stories that I'll be reading going into the month of February. All right? So I hope you saw something you like. If not, you can always leave a comment down below. I've got plenty of suggestions. There are a lot of hot titles out there. I didn't show everything that I have, but I showed mostly what I've been reading all month long. All right? So listen, I appreciate all you guys for stopping by, checking out the channel. I respect the game. I respect the comic book community. Once again, as always, let me get a thumbs up because that does help the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please ring the bell. So every time I do a video, you guys will get that notification, all right? Thank you guys. Once again, thank you to all my subs, and thank you for all your love and your support and your encouragement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right? As always, I'm your boy C3, and we're going to keep it comics. Peace.